Good day and welcome. I'm Stefan with Trending Update USA, and today we bring you an important update from the world of women's tennis, as Filipino rising star Eala has bowed out of the WTA 1000 Wuhan Open qualifiers after a hard-fought battle against Japan's Moyuka Uchijima. This was a much-anticipated matchup for fans of both players, and though the result did not go in Eala's favor, the match provided plenty of drama, tension, and lessons for the 19-year-old as she continues her ascent in the WTA Tour. The story of this match begins with context. Coming off her recent campaign at the Suzhou Open, Eala entered the Wuhan Open qualifiers with confidence, determination, and the clear goal of breaking into the main draw of one of the biggest tournaments of the Asian swing. The Wuhan Open, a WTA 1000 event, is one of the crown jewels of the Chinese tennis calendar, attracting the very best in women's tennis and offering both huge ranking points and significant prize money. For Eala, securing a place in the main draw would have been a massive step forward, both in terms of experience and global exposure. Her opponent, Moyuka Uchijima, came into the match with momentum of her own. Ranked higher than Eala and carrying more experience in high-pressure qualifiers, Uchijima was always going to be a tough challenge. The Japanese star is known for her aggressive baseline play, quick footwork, and consistency under pressure, all of which were on display in this match. But Eala, never one to back down from a challenge, pushed hard in every game, fighting for every point and showcasing the qualities that have made her one of the most exciting young prospects in women's tennis today. The opening set saw both players holding serve confidently in the early stages. Eala's forehand was on fire, dictating rallies and forcing errors from Uchijima, while her opponent relied on her court coverage and counterpunching skills to stay in contention. At 3 games apiece, Uchijima managed to break serve after a tense deuce battle, capitalizing on a couple of unforced errors from the Filipino. That break proved decisive, as she held her serve in the next game and eventually closed the set 6-4. For Eala, it was a frustrating start, but far from a hopeless one, as she had shown flashes of brilliance and the ability to match Uchijima shot for shot. In the second set, Eala came out determined to turn the tide. Her first serve percentage improved, and she began stepping into the court more aggressively to take control of rallies. The crowd, which included many Chinese tennis fans but also a small contingent of Filipino supporters waving flags, got louder as Eala broke Uchijima's serve early to go up 2-0. Her confidence grew, and she carried that momentum to extend the lead to 3-1. But Uchijima, showing her experience, did not panic. She adjusted her tactics, mixing in drop shots and hitting deeper returns that forced Eala on the defensive. A couple of tight games swung the momentum back toward the Japanese player, who reeled off 4 straight games to reclaim the lead. Despite Eala's best efforts to hang on, Uchijima sealed the second set 6-4, and with it, the match. The final scoreline read 6-4, 6-4 in favor of Moyuka Uchijima, sending her into the next round of qualifying and ending Eala's hopes of reaching the Wuhan main draw. For Eala, it was a disappointing result, but one that once again highlighted her fighting spirit. Every rally, every chase, and every shot reflected her refusal to surrender, even when the odds tilted against her. Matches like these, though painful, are part of the growing process for young players transitioning from the junior level to the highest echelons of professional tennis. Analyzing her performance, there were both positives and areas for improvement. On the plus side, her forehand continues to be a weapon, producing winners from both cross-court and down the line. Her ability to dictate play when in rhythm is impressive, and it's clear that she has the firepower to trouble even higher-ranked players. Her movement, always a strength, allowed her to chase down balls and extend rallies that many players would not survive. However, her serve remains a key area to work on. While she produced several aces and unreturnable serves, inconsistency at crucial moments led to double faults and second serves that Uchijima was able to punish. Improving her serve consistency will be vital if she wants to consistently compete with the world's best. Mentally, this match was another test of resilience. Falling behind after a competitive first set can break the spirit of some young players, but Eala showed no signs of giving up. Instead, she came out stronger in the second set, creating opportunities and putting Uchijima under pressure. That mental toughness is one of her greatest assets, and it will serve her well as she continues to climb the rankings. For the Filipino tennis community, Eala's appearance in Wuhan, even if it ended in the qualifiers, is a source of pride. Every time she steps onto the court at major events, she carries with her the hopes of an entire nation eager to see a Filipino athlete succeed on the biggest stages of global tennis. Social media was abuzz with support before and after the match, with fans praising her effort and expressing their continued belief in her journey. For a country not traditionally associated with tennis powerhouses, Eala's presence at events like the Wuhan Open is historic in itself. From a broader perspective, Eala's participation in tournaments like Suzhou and Wuhan is crucial for her development. These matches expose her to different playing styles, conditions, and levels of competition. Facing someone like Uchijima, who is tactically disciplined and technically sharp, gives her valuable experience that cannot be replicated in practice sessions. These are the types of battles that shape young careers, teaching lessons that translate into future victories. Looking ahead, the road for Eala is filled with opportunities. While Wuhan may not have gone as planned, the Asian swing continues with other events where she can regroup, reset, and aim for deeper runs. The key will be to maintain focus, continue training hard, and use each match as a stepping stone toward her larger goals. Her ranking, currently hovering around the top 60, is evidence of her rapid progress. With more consistency and match play, breaking into the top 50 or even top 40 is within reach. It's important to remember that setbacks are part of every athlete's journey. Even the greatest players in tennis history have faced heartbreaking defeats early in their careers. What matters most is how they respond, learn, and grow from those experiences. For Alex Eala, the defeat to Moyuka Uchijima is not an endpoint but another chapter in her story of resilience and ambition. Fans should take encouragement from the fact that Eala continues to test herself at higher levels, showing courage by entering big tournaments and competing against top opponents. Each tournament adds to her confidence, each match adds to her experience, and each rally adds to her growth. The journey of a professional tennis player is long and often grueling, but Eala has shown that she has the mindset, talent, and determination to navigate it successfully. The support she receives from her team, family, and fans will remain vital. Her coach and support staff have been working tirelessly to refine her game, while her family has been her pillar of strength.